Hey people, welcome to the channel. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a great New Year and looking forward to 2025. Having said that, things are looking very interesting and not as, oh yeah, this is going to be great, interesting. No, we're looking at challenging times ahead of us. Man who rented exploiting Tesla's Cybertruck outside Trump Hotel in Las Vegas is an active duty Green Beret. Green Beret, is it? U.S. officials said. Radicalize America in ways it's never been before. A lot of these people believed that, democracy ended with Trump. Trump is president, there's no more democracy. You have to fight for freedom now because there is a dictator in government. And you know what you do with dictators, right? You overthrow them. That's what you do with dictators. We're looking at very complicated times ahead. I don't want to be like, downer here, but I've been doing this for a very long time, as many of you probably know. I wrote this book in, Surviving the Economic Collapse. Well, let me actually check that for you guys. It's been a while already, but it's been 2008, 2009 when I first wrote this. And when I first published my book, I had a lot of people constantly, asking, you see the similarities? You think we're going down this way? And it's always been the same answer. No, I don't see it. No, you're not falling off a cliff economically like Argentina did in 2001. And, 20 years later, we're still talking about this. Until this day, you're looking at a country, a population that was affected and is still, in many ways, shaped by such a serious event, right? So when people ask me, no, I don't think the U.S. dollar is going to completely, lose value overnight. Like it's, bank runs I still don't think. And a year later, same thing, same question. No, it's not the end of the world. That was usually my go-to. It's not the end of the world up until this point in which I think we're all screwed. I think it's already happening. It's not a matter of if. And there's a number of things. Well, part of it is this, the way in which the entire world has been radicalized. Maybe this is more U.S. style, but there's different challenges no matter where you look. If you think that there's anywhere, this is great. And there's always going to be some place that's better off than others. In certain aspects, maybe not in all of them, but we're looking at very difficult times ahead of us. Radicalization of people, destruction of our values, destruction of our culture. We are being robbed by those in power. The thing about this, right? The thing about the economic collapse that so much worries people. Well, the economy doesn't have to collapse in any fascinating or impressive or spectacular fashion. It can very much implode with a little wimp, right? And I believe that this is all being engineered. I think we've been robbed. It's not I think, I'm sure, I know we're being robbed. All of us, the entire world is being robbed with this fiat currency that is losing value at an accelerated rate like never before. This is happening. This is happening in its own way globally. When they print more money and more and more and more, and each billion they print out there, each billion they print for themselves, because make no mistake, they may say they're doing it for you to help the economy and the trickle-down effect of, if I have so much money that I don't know what to do, maybe a few bucks will fall into your pocket. No, you will just buy more shit. You will buy more companies, more mansions, more $500 million yachts, or two of them. You will find ways, or maybe build a clock underground that is worth $40 million. Whatever it is you do, it's not going to go into the pockets of the people that you're robbing. That's kind of the idea. That's why you do it in the first place. You really want to help people? Stop printing money. It's really that easy, but that's not the plan. The plan is to rob the entire world, as they've been doing for a long time, as they've been doing in a more accelerated rate since the pandemic. That's basically how it goes. They realized they could do it. They realized people would comply when scared enough, when pushed enough, and at the same time destroying everything that was dear to you, your culture, your country, family, your values, your religion, your morals. Those things that used to matter none of that means shit. Oh, it's all about the environmental agenda because we care about the environment. Do you? Do you really care about the environment? It's global warming, man. No, I'm talking about throwing shit all over and filling the entire planet with pieces of plastic and poison and blowing the shit out of, countries completely and no one giving a fuck about anything. So no, you don't care about the environment, people, climate change, which shit you make up as you go along. These people only care about themselves and they care about total absolute control. And all these different mechanisms we see, they have been very well engineered, a very well oiled and refined machine, and now it's running full speed. It's been many years. This was not accidental. But now it's full steam ahead, and we're kind of screwed. So what we can do is what we try to do here in the channel, which is being better prepared. You have the content that's been uploaded over the years. There's a ton of videos about different topics. I always recommend as well my books, Street Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse. Both of these will be very useful in your journey of preparedness, especially if you're getting started this year. And if not, if you don't have them already, it's certainly going to help you out. And also the channel, which I keep pretty busy with content, basically daily, often even many times a day, a couple of times a day or so. But man, it's not looking any good. People are poorer than ever. Yeah, you have Cybertruck. Well, maybe not you. Do you have a Cybertruck? I don't have a Cybertruck. How much is it worth, this Cybertruck these days? Do you have your own private yacht, your own private jets? No. And these people have found a way of fucking us over, thinking that they're going to save the economy. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. No. People are poorer than ever. More people are homeless in the United States than ever. The loss of quality of life, the quality of life that you have, basically anywhere that you may be. It's in Europe, it's in the United States, in Canada, wherever it is you are. And there's places that are far worse than others. Canada, you're looking at a overreach from governments. It's not just overreach. It is totalitarian regimes that we're looking at. What's happening in UK, it's embarrassing. It's disgraceful what's happening in UK. People are leaving UK. They've been leaving for a long time. But now it's anyone that can get out of there is leaving the United Kingdom. Why? Because it's a shit show. It's a shithole now. Not only is the economy ruined, you get persecuted, you get thrown in jail for commenting online about things that are not aligned with a woke agenda. That's already stale. But no, they still do that. Now, if you actually suffer a real crime, if someone steals something from you, if you get it, those people will not get punished. How can you live like that? How can you continue living that way in a place that offers no future with poverty? And these were all things that were super predictable. We knew, well, at least I knew it would happen, and there was no question about that. And this is all when I told you 10 years ago that this is gonna happen, and poverty will go up because of this, and these are the things that end up happening, and that's exactly what you saw. Well, it shouldn't surprise anyone, right? You just look at how inevitable it is in many ways. But it's not. It's UK. It's the rest of Europe. It's the United States. It's everywhere. You think it's better off in China, Russia, India? No. In this globalized shit show that we have, especially when it comes to the economic aspect, the way in which we're all being milked, we're all being bled, so as to give more wealth, power, and control than ever before to a handful of very rich, powerful people that control the media, the banking, the banks, the financial institutions, big pharma, big food, big everything. These people control us more than ever, and the politicians do their bidding more than ever. while at the same time radicalizing people, making people think that, oh, if you didn't vote for this guy, you know what? If you're honestly worried about, don't worry so much. It's all the same shit. Nothing really changed, in case you haven't noticed. And it's not going to change. I'm sorry if you thought that, oh, yeah, we dodged a bullet. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, Kamala Harris was, at least she was funny. Not intentionally, but I had a good couple chuckles from that woman. If you think this is going to be any better, you're wrong. You think that the economy is really not for them. They're going to be doing better than ever. They were already doing better than ever. You think they were not making a shitload of money with old man senile Biden? Yeah. They were making a shitload of money already. The economy was great with Biden. It's going to be great with Trump as well. Not for you. Unless you are one of these guys that is in those meetings, in those, unless you're in that group of people that redistribute wealth for themselves. Unless you're one of those, no. And you may have a little bit more money or not. That's fine. And sure, the more money you have, the better it is. But this is happening to all of us. We're all very much fucked. Our children are screwed. I'm good, man. I'm okay. It's really my children that I'm worrying about because of stuff like this, because of how radicalized everything has become, how much anti-family everything is, the economy the way it is. It's gonna be tremendously challenging. It's not only just about competition, man. It's not only about, yeah, you need to have a career and be successful and grind that shit and just be no. It's not just gonna be about that. Is that pyramid that we used to have of, yeah, the middle class, the poor, and everybody's that is getting steeper and steeper. It's gonna be a very small group of people doing very, very well, and the great majority in a former middle class that is now mostly a muddy mixture of low income, low middle class, poor, generalized, very much in a third world kind of scenario. I'm just saying this not to mess up the start of your year. I'm just telling you because this is what needs to be talked about more. This is what you need to understand. This is happening already. You need to find ways of protecting yourself, protecting your wealth, protecting your family, protecting your children from the insanity that is happening. It's been 2 fucking days. How many things have to happen? This is from Trump. Rental just got a Cybertruck, like in a message of, fuck you, Elon Musk. It's a U.S. Special Forces soldier assigned to a 10 Special Forces group, according to, okay, so this guy, he had bright idea. And then there's this, and then there's this other one. It's been this is not even starting yet. And this is how it's looking. Okay. Again, it's this. It's the economy, it's society, it's the evil globalist push for absolute control and dominion of everything in this world. And that's what we're up against. That's what you need to start thinking more about, and how is it that you plan. It's not easy. It's not just about buying a gun or buying a bug-out bag and starting, get a few chickens and plant a little bit of no. You have to think strategically of what you want to do with your life, how you want to live, where you want to live, what's your goals. Do you have a family? Do you have kids? Do you have a business? Do you have a career that you need to be closer-ish to certain places and so on? It's not going to be the same solution for everyone, right? It's not going to be it's going to depend on what you want. It's going to depend on what is available, given the cards that you're holding in life. But that's how we're going. It's going to be a lot more challenging than it used to be. Again, it usually would be that I would say, no, man, we're prepare because things are looking bad, and sure, inflation this and that, and no. Now it's Now it's getting very bad at a very accelerated rate, and I'm not sure how much more things can hold on, right? If we look at how the world is, and it's been for a long time, we have a long way to fall. This is not Argentina yet. This is not Lebanon yet. You're not Gaza yet. You're not Liberia yet, right? You're not Zimbabwe yet. But man, have things changed? Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you think, oh, you're just throwing shit like that, and I don't see any of this? I think everything is fine. I'm doing better than ever, man, actually, and I'm super hopeful because of this, that. Let me know in the comments. I honestly would love to know your opinion because, again, I've been doing this for a long time. I've never seen as clearly as I see now that things are getting very, very bad for all of us in the not distant but immediate future. See you later, folks. Take care.